Alright guys, I'm just gonna do a quick video about giving up a giving up a dream to improve yourself. So I used to be very passionate about music, and my big kind of dream that I wanted from the world was to be a successful musician. And I worked very hard on this for a very long time, and then got to a stage in my life where I was actually very unhappy, and I looked at who I was and I thought, this isn't who I want to be. And it came down to a choice of continuing with music or improving myself and becoming the person I want to be. And it was a very hard choice, but I just knew that there was no way I could be happy with myself if I didn't prioritise who I was over what I achieved, what I was going to achieve. So I made the decision that, this music was sapping all my energy, and it was better put into self-improvement. And I just want to talk about this phenomenon, whether it's a good idea to do it or not. The great thing about self-improvement is if you improve yourself, if you make yourself stronger, then all these other kind of achievements come with it. Now, obviously it's a bit difficult because you kind of achieve things, but you can't just improve yourself, you have to improve yourself by other means, so like small battles basically is how you go about it. But anyway, the thing is that if you improve yourself for, let's say, 6 months, then in 6 months' time, and let's say you've given up something for that, in 6 months' time, you're going to be a different beast if you really mechanize it properly. The kind of work you can do and the kind of, how productive you are as a person, it just shatters how you were in the past. Absolutely shatters. So what I'm getting at is, if I wanted to get back into music now, I'm not saying it's necessarily the right decision, but if I did, then I wouldn't regret the time away I had from it to work on myself at all. Because I'm so much more efficient at getting stuff done now than I was 6 months ago when I started to pursue self-improvement, that I would just bury my previous self in the dust. I really would. Because yes, I was putting a lot of my energy into music, but I hadn't really sort of rationalised how to do it very well. I wasn't, yes, it was taking up all my energy. I was putting everything into it, but I wasn't actually very good at. I didn't have very much to give, Well, now I just feel like I've got just a bounty of energy in front of me, and the more, the healthier I get as a person, the more healthy habits I get, the more energy I have, the better my sleep. I can think through things clearer now. I'd have so much more to give that I would just completely bury my, in about a month, I reckon I could do what I was doing in music that took me six months before. So you know, I just think it's just always the right decision, I believe, to focus on yourself, just anyway. But even if you're just thinking in terms of the success of the project you're giving up, if you got to think long term, and if you think long term, it's like, wow, all this work I could have got done, so much quicker. Something that First Man says that like the first 2 years of his life, when he was on self-improvement, all he focused on was just maximising testosterone. And I quite like that idea because if your hormones are, if your body's sort of as it should, you're getting sunlight, you're lifting weights, you're getting up early, you're getting good sleep. It's just that everything else just falls into place without even. This is the thing, like without any effort at all. It just magically sort of comes together. So I think that's a similar idea to what I'm talking about, really.